Silent prayer and pledge. I guess I should have. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, roll call.
Frazier. Wees. Here. Oddie.
Here.
Elder. Bible.
Here.
Reese. Sleek.
Here.
Okay. We have 5 people. I need someone to make a motion to excuse Stevie Martin, John Elder, and Seth Frazier for tonight's meeting.
I make a motion to excuse Mrs. Martin, Mr. Frazier, and Mr. Elder.
Second.
Okay. Roll call.
Wees. Yes. Oddie.
Yes.
Elder. Bible.
Yes.
Reese. Sleek.
Yes.
Frazier.
Okay. Council has a copy of minutes from the last special meeting and the meeting prior, and I haven't had a chance to review them. I think you guys all have. Are there any changes or corrections? Okay, they'll stand as they are. Council also has a copy of the agenda for tonight. Are there any additions? No? Okay, then we'll get started with the readings, Angie.
First reading is second reading of an ordinance amending appropriations within General Fund 101, Water Operating Fund 510, and declaring an emergency.
And that constitutes the second reading of that. Next.
Second reading of an ordinance approving the editing and inclusion of certain ordinances as part of various component codes of the codified ordinances of Fremont, Ohio, and to amend or enact sections of the traffic general offenses and fire prevention codes to conform to enactments of the General Assembly.
Madam President?
Yes.
Can I speak on this just for a second, just so that everybody's clear on what that is? There's a company called Walter Drain that basically goes through the Ohio Revised Code and makes sure that the city's ordinances are paralleling the Ohio Revised Code. We get this every year. I just wasn't sure if council was aware of that actually happens. So if there's changes in the Ohio Revised Code, then there will be changes to our ordinances as well. They keep up on all that so that we don't have to go through that. That's all that is.
Okay. Thank you. Next reading.
Item number 30 is second reading of an ordinance to authorize the expenditure and direct the Safety Service Director to enter into a contract with Midwest Compost, Inc. for an amount of $790 per truckload for disposal of sludge from the Water Reclamation Center and declaring an emergency.
Any comments on that? Sleep? No.
What?
No, I don't know if that includes the taxes.
Angie wanted me to say something, so I thought.
Oh, jeez. No, okay, well, that constitutes the second reading of that. Next.
Fourth reading is the second reading of an ordinance to make temporary appropriations in the amount of $63,729,960 for expenses and expenditures for the 2026 fiscal year, January 1st through March 31st for the city of Fremont, Ohio, and declaring an emergency.
And that constitutes the second reading of that ordinance.
Third item is the first reading of an ordinance amending the pay scale for all part-time, intermediate, temporary, seasonal, and interim employees and boards and commissions of the city of Fremont and declaring an emergency.
Madam President, just to talk about this one and the next one a little bit. This one we do every year on the part-time wage ordinance because the state adjusts minimum wage every year. So our lowest pay scale on the part-time wage ordinance mirrors the revised minimum wage level for the upcoming year, and then everything else stems off of that. So as you go down through the pay grades, the amounts change by the same, kind of roughly the same percentage that minimum wage increased. So we update that every year to be compliant with the minimum wage, obviously, and then to adjust the wages for our lifeguards and our seasonal laborers if we deem fit. So we always review that, Ken and I always review that amongst ourselves and with especially Steve Stutz, Cody Bischoff, and Bill Goon, because they hire the most seasonal and part-time employees throughout the city. So that one is just for the minimum wage increase. And then the other one, it's a union contract year coming up, and so we typically pass an ordinance over the same time frame that the union ordinances take, or I mean the union contracts take. So 26, 27, 28 will be the term of all the contracts that are rolling off and rolling on. So we have an ordinance before council for the non-union employees to get 3% each year. That's what we've been seeing in the market, and that's what the police settled at earlier this year, and we'll see where the other contracts settle out at. But that's what we're bringing to council for the non-union pay increases. So, okay. Any questions on either of those?
Okay, that constitutes the first reading of that ordinance.
The sixth item on the agenda tonight is first reading of an ordinance authorizing the mayor and safety.
Mayor.
The mayor
It is what the agenda says.
I know that's what it says, but
Yeah.
I know
and
it's supposed to
safety
say.
service director to grant pay increases to non-union employees of the city of Fremont and declaring an emergency.
Okay. That constitutes the first reading of that. Does anybody on council have comments tonight or any reports?
A couple things. There's a lot of fun things happening this weekend in downtown Fremont. And then also Shrek musical is happening at the Fremont Community Theater. You might see yours truly in it if you go.
Oh, no kidding.
So it's a fun
I gotta
performance,
write
it's a
that.
fun show. So come support your local arts.
Okay.
I'd just like to compliment everybody in the city on Christmas lights, and I'm sure there's more to come up. And one thing I noticed, for some reason, it was omitted on the downtownfremont.org website of things happening. It's the Rockin' Off the courthouse, which I know they spend a lot of money to put that together. And it's something you want to see. It's about a 20-minute long show with lights and Christmas music. You can also catch the Christmas music, for those that don't know, on FM 93.1. So, yeah, that adds to the other things that are going on. And I think that's all I can come up with now. If you have me in another 5 minutes, I'll have some more.
I'm sure. How about you?
Nothing.
Okay.
The parade is this weekend on
Saturday,
Saturday.
Yes.
Starts at 6, right? I won't be able
I hope it's not.
I hope not either.
Is that it?
That's it.
Jim, sleep? Okay.
Thank you, Madam President.
Anybody in the audience want to speak?
the-
No, I just came to see your lovely faces, that's all.
Good deal.
Yeah.
What about the beautification, Andy?
The beautification is gonna be walking in the parade, they're gonna be dressed like the tree, and I was gonna do it too, but I can't do it.
Are they having Christmas light judging this year? Do you know?
They normally do
Yes.
everything. Isn't
We
the
had a
chamber
problem
doing something
here.
like that?
We had a problem with the judging, you know, the beautification people didn't, no, the beautification people didn't have the time or the manpower. So what we did, the mayor went out and I went, Mr. Oddie and I went out, and I don't know who else went out. And it was handled very well, so if, for the judging, for Christmas judging, you should call your address in either to me or to the beautification commission, to Rick, whoever it is you wanna call it to, just call it in, and then we'll probably go around and do the same thing we did for Halloween.
You want to team up again if they ask us?
Yeah, but you have to dress like Santa Claus.
If they find me a outfit.
Okay, that's all, thank you.
Okay. Ken, do you have anything?
I do, just one thing, I feel like this, if I don't at least mention, my mentor, Kenny Myers, the guy who actually hired me here in the city a long, long time ago, and he trained me to be in the position I'm in today. Suffered a terrible loss. His son tragically passed away, so I would ask you to keep him and his family in your prayers, because it's a very awful thing.
Is Mr. Myers still living in Fremont?
The last thing.
When he first came to Fremont, he had a hospital.
Oh, yeah.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, he is a good person. Anybody else have anything? Paul, do you have anything?
Nope, nothing this evening, thank you.
Well, I would like to pay a tribute to Scott Schur. He worked for the rec department forever, and he was a great guy. He was our renter of Roger and I's, and so we helped him along the way, but I just think that he needs to be acknowledged for all the dedication he had towards the Fremont Rec Department. With that being said,
I'll let you already ask them, right?
yeah,
I make a motion to adjourn.
I second.
okay, roll call.
Roll call. Addie,
Yes.
Elder, Leibold,
Yes.
Reese, Sweet,
Yes.
Frazier, Weiss,
Yes.